Hello, fellow travelers. I'm Veronica from Human Design Journey with the series about the channels. And we get to the channel of preservation, a design of custodianship. So this is part of the defense circuit, part of the tribal circuit group. And as you can see, together with the channel of mating, the 59-6, it visually looks like a cradle, like a swing where the tribal circuit group kind of makes a protective layer around it. And yeah, it shows kind of what the defense circuit is about. It's about defense, it's about protecting the young, first making them with the 59-6, the channel of um, mating and reproduction. And then comes the 2750, which after we created um, the offspring, we need to take care of it, to preserve it, to be a strong defensive mechanism into instinctually paying close attention to the continuity of the tribe. And it creates, defends, or challenges fundamental values which are against the 50th gate we have here, the gate of values in the spleen, which instinctively feels what is healthy and how we can survive. It's also the gate of the father, giving fatherly support and values and instructions, taking care that we will survive intelligently, not only physically, but also our needs and um, even if you wish, our um, um, moral needs or our soul needs are met, spiritual needs are met, and that we can intelligently continue. We take care of this generation of our offspring so that they become mature and they on their turn can take care and nurture their offspring and their young so that the continuity continues. And this channel, it's if you have this channel, people naturally feel that they can trust you and that they can rely on you, that you will take care of them and that you will nurture them and that you have strong values. Um, and just people will look for your support and for your taking care and nurturing. And but this can take many forms. Um, from children, it can also be for elders to take care of the elderly, of the past, of the sick, to take care of the sick, of those who cannot take care of themselves. And people with this channel can take all these responsibilities upon them. So this is a generative channel. See, it's the sacral here, which empowers our splenic intuition. So it's hotness connecting to coldness, to coolness. So we created the life with our hotness, with giving it life with this sacral power motor. And then comes the coolness of the spleen, which kind of sobers up this emotionality on the other side and says, yeah, now we have to take care of what we produced in our passion. And very cold-bloodedly looks for what's the best to be done. And it can be quite stern, this father figure. Um, on the other side, we have the 27th, the mother figure in the nurturing. And yet those people all together can get trapped in taking too much responsibilities over their shoulders if they didn't respond correctly. It's a generator channel. Generative, it generates. And you need to have response, energy to take care. So it's the wisdom of mm, the spleen, the wisdom of the intuition and instincts to let us survive. So in the 27th gate, the gate of nurturing, it's the gate of altruism and compassion. Um, but it's important that you take care of yourself first, right? Uh, then you'll be healthy and able and have power enough to take care of others. Even in the airplanes, they tell us in case of emergency, the oxygen masks will drop first. Put the mask on yourself, take care of yourself, and then help the less advantaged or those who need help, like children, elderly, sick, and so on. This is very important to understand. And um, how can you take healthy decisions for yourself with strategy and authority? If you have this channel, you're for sure a generator. So you need to respond and not initiate taking care of others. Um, Waiting for your help and support to be asked for. Um, we have here fear of responsibility in the 50th gate. That's why it causes it to pay attention in the now, because of what it can be afterwards responsible for. It notices everything that it might get responsible for. And those people are very tuned into what others need in order to feel good in the now, to feel healthy and to feel supported and to thrive, to survive and thrive. Our children require our support because they cannot take care of themselves, or our elderly can no longer take care of themselves. So we need here education, values, guidance in a very complex world. Our tribes, our social environment are much complex right now. Um, and in that sense, complex, but yet it's very primitive power. The defense circuit, it's about survival. It's about the genetic pool, the genetic imperative to reproduce, to make more, so that there is a viable gene pool from which humanity will continue. And generally speaking, the whole world needs support, needs caring, and needs nurturing in order to continue to exist. It is at the basis of our own existence, this channel. And it is very powerful, connected to the sacral, of course. But it's very deeply tribal. So we're still talking about support here. And we see custodianship as well is the other name of this channel. It can get quite preserved, like being very hard and this word, let me just look. Affectionate. That's the word. Very protective, and custodianship being mm, your custodian, and to take things in custody and be very stern about it and live this making others take responsibility because you're a very responsible person, carrying the burden of all responsibilities upon you. You might presume that everybody else should be like that or is like that. And when they're not, you can be very mm, frustrated with them. Um, but it's good to know that with this channel, you really need the right people to support you, the right people around you to be surrounded by the right forces, correct forces to which you respond, um, and feel satisfied around to be correct as yourself. Otherwise, it's very easy to become just slave of responsibilities. Oh, I have that responsibility, this responsibility. It's a very deep, supportive quality we have here into life itself, into humanity. And you should be careful not that this power is not abused. It's power when you take care of yourself first, when um, you see the needs of others and wait to respond and not initiate taking upon your shoulders the whole world. Yeah, so this finishes the defense circuit. It's only 2 channels. Um, Preserving these traditional values to taking care of people in your tribe um, after producing the offspring, after um, mating, and after the flames, the sparkles, comes the coolness on the other side, which cools down the fire to give the real values and the real survival mechanisms in the intelligent mechanisms for survival of the offspring and of life itself or of projects. Um, it is taking care of life. The sacral center is the center of life, of vitality, taking care of the health, taking care of being viable, of that everything is sustainable and not only that one energy is thrown there or in the it can be in the material energy can be thrown there. It is very materialistic. It's part of the tribal circuit group, the ego circuit. Um, and but it is both. You need strong body to have a strong spirit and a strong spirit in a strong body. So this channel is mm, finding what is viable and sustainable, or teaching it values and knowledge in order to be sustainable, in order to nurture itself, to be able to grow to the point where it nurtures itself, so it pays it forward and nurtures the next generation, the next project, the next um, viable substance, so to say, or the next fruit to help fertility continue, not stop with this generation. Um, so the defense circuit is really in the root of our human survival through the history of humanity. And with this, I would like to ask you for your support, to like this video, to subscribe to my channel. And because a lot of people like my videos, but they are not subscribed to the channel, like 60-70% are not non-subscribers. So would you like to give me some support and nurturing to help bring human design across to those who might need it at this moment, those turbulent times? Let's take care of humanity. And maybe I'm too arrogant to think that my channel will help humanity. And yet, as a 5-1, that's my ultimate wish, is to mm, if I use support, it will be great. It's not in my design so much, but to support humanity in resonance with this channel, to live authentically as themselves, take correct decisions, be more healthy, have maybe not an easier life, but a simpler life. And responding, if you're a generator, with this channel is the way that you will move in tune with the current, with the flow, be in your natural flow and not swim against it. So please like, and if you want to share something, comment. If you have this channel or know somebody with it, or just have some thoughts and maybe I inspired you about something, please share. I would love to hear from you. You can visit my other channels, my website, humandesignjourney.com, or Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Human Design Journey. And I'll be back with more. So the sooner you comment, the sooner I'll be more inspired. Support brings support. You give me something, I give you something. I give you content, and you give me your loving. Would you like to do that? Bye for now. I'm Veronica, by the way.